What are you doing, you fucking idiot? What a retard.
This video got 2.5 million likes and generated almost $10 million in sales. And I just completely made it up, but they did make a shit ton of money because essentially it is an AI generated video. And I'm going to show you exactly how to make a video using the tech stack I'm using under $4 and under 30 minutes. So let's get straight into it. For some more context, this guy was running this like drop shipping video that they were selling these little like statues, right? Or lamps, so to say. Let's finish it actually.
Oh my.
There's a link in the description, and then you basically go to his link, which he's selling for $89, and the product I think costs somewhere around 26 to 28. You can probably get the price to even 20 if you're buying bulk orders, right? And it's so good because it got 50 million views in the span of a week that other people are trying to copy him, right? Which is insane because they're like lowballing him, basically cutting the order. It's now $40 of a competitor trying to sell it, and at $20 cost, it would still be decent profit. Now let's dive into it how we make such a video because the only tools you would need is Kia.ai. Now, what Kia.ai is, let me guys show you, is a Chinese company that has all of the video generation as well as image generation tools on there, right? Anything you could possibly need at the lowest cost. And I know it because I've been using them for almost like 3 4 months now, right? And previously to that, I was spending way too much money on Nano Banana and all these models at Google, but you can get them here at a cheaper rate, and you can trust them because they're Chinese, and Chinese people are always better at everything, right? So specifically, what you want to do is you want to first prompt these images, right? You want to get all these 7 different shots of these images, prompt them using Claude. And in this case, for simplicity's sakes, I have just basically screenshotted them and edited out, like I said, remove the play button and writing. And now what you do, right, is in some cases you can go into labs.google and use this one that the software that's called whisk. Not many people know about this, right? So I'm dropping some sauce here, but what it essentially does, it's a Google native software, right? It's under labs.google. It's called whisk, and you can choose aspect ratios as well as how many videos or images you want to create at once, so you can just choose the best version. Obviously it's going to cost a bit more, right? But for images, it's really nice because you can generate 4 at once and just choose the best one that's befitting of your standards, right? In this case, I chose Nano Banana Pro. Now, what we do is we open up 6 7 different tabs of Kia.ai, and we basically put in every single image to video prompt in there, and every single cutscene that we've generated, right here. Basically we have him pouring this like little box, and it looks super real, right? Because how these dropshippers do it is they first prompt the image to be hyper specific. So you can see it has like a good Godzilla shirt, right? Everything looks pretty realistic to the average consumer at least. And they use the image to video Veo 3.1 model to get the hyper realism. So, and also it has that crisp sound as well. So let's take another look, right? This is not in right, so it looks pretty real. And look at I'm not there's a typo even in the generation prompt, so you don't even need to be that detailed, right? You just need to get the image right. And here he's pouring liquid, and looks pretty good, right? The physics look really nice. Look at how it's dripping down. It's actually so smooth. Now here it's like, right, he just cuts it a bit. You can also specify it to cut it like faster. I just did it on fast right now. And now he's like brushing it a bit, which kind of looks cool. And now for the final one, right? The hook is always the most important, whether that's in advertising and pay-per-lead, drop shipping. Now I kind of fucked up with this specific prompt because my image wasn't that good, so you're not gonna know it's gonna be AI. So getting the image right is super important, guys, because take a look. Like, it's not the sharpest image. He kind of looks like I cannot. I need to be careful here, but he kind of looks like not that like, I mean, the image does not look like that it's sharp, basically, right? And you need to get the image sharp so the video also performs well. Now that looks like insanely like AI, right? But honestly, if you were able to get the image better, right, where his different prompts, when his skin tone is like more visible, you would get a killer video, and this would be even better than the one we've seen, because it's like a more of a crazy, he gets this whole thing spilled on him, right, and it's just complete rage bait. But if you want all of these prompts, right, I got a Telegram group chat. DM me. I'm on Instagram. And I have like a Miro chart basically with all of the pay per lead information. But that's just if you're interested in the best business model of 2026. Now let's get into specifically how we're gonna edit this. Right, I typically use CapCut. Right, you can see here as just painting it. I'm not gonna show you how to do it because it's actually quite simple how to do it. Right, as you can see here, you just cut these clips together. You drop a background music onto it, right? You have this overlay with text. What's really important is you want to get the text right, and you always want to use emojis, whether that's on advertising, right, as well as on organic drop shipping. And to take it a step further, in some cases, you can even put fake comments onto the videos on ads, right? It works like a charm.
What are you doing, you fucking idiot? What a retard.
Right, and then you can basically use 11 labs to clone this voice, or you can take this out, right, take the voice out of this video and layer it on top, whatever you want. But I just wanted you guys to show you the power of AI right now and how easy it is to make them, so you don't get scared, right? Because I promise you, these guys are printing right now. This guy legit copied his ad and is running like ads on there. I don't know if that's the same guy, but it's just super lucrative. If you have any questions, I'm on Telegram and Instagram, and feel free to reach out.